What's up, everyone? It's Austin with Ozark Pursuit. I appreciate you guys watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Today's going to be a pretty quick review, but I want to talk about a knife that I bought at a gun show years ago, and I think I bought it for about $30. So I would consider this a budget knife, if you will. CRKT, Columbia River Knife and Tools. This is, I'll show you, the CRKT folding Razel, which is a Graham design. I believe it's the Graham brothers, Josh and John, created the Razel. Originally, they created a fixed blade, and they had custom knives. They still do. I don't know if they still make them or not. They're $500. This is $30. So things have changed. This is manufactured. The other one is custom. But what they did was come out with a production line. And I think to do that, you have to cheapen materials and things like that. It's not a horrible knife, especially for the money. But let's go over some things. So the total length is 8 inches. It's 6.1 ounces. I just checked it on my scale. And definitely a different blade shape, right? What do you even call that? It's not a reverse Tonto. It's not a Tonto. This is the Scraper Razor Special. Actually, from what I read online, people were calling it a chisel razor. So it's, I don't know. It's very, very, very sharp. I actually used this for quite a long time at my old job, and I just cut boxes open, cut boxes and rope and stuff like that. But it's actually a pretty heavy, bulky knife. It's really wide, kind of asymmetrical. We'll talk about that in a minute. So again, I wouldn't totally recommend it or anything, but I just wanted to review it because I had it in my box, and that's one that I haven't done, and I can't buy $200, $300, $400 knives every day, right? So when the knife is closed here, it's 4.75 inches. And the bushings, I'm not sure if you can see them or not with this lighting. Maybe right there. It's Teflon. So I used to buy knives regularly with Teflon and never even thought about it. But like everything else, the more you get into something, it's a rabbit hole. You learn more about it, high end, low end. And I'm a snob. I mean, I'll just admit it right now. I'm a snob. So Teflon bushings, I wouldn't really approve. But I understand if you're trying to crank out, 3,000 of these at $30 a piece or something, I get it. Now, if you go to the Graham website, Graham Knives, their knives are $500 a piece. $500, and they turned this into a $30 knife. So they had fixed blade versions. A lot of people were complaining and asking for folders. They came out with this. Okay, little concept here. And as of right now, 2019, it is discontinued, so they don't have these anymore. Not that it's worth a lot or anything, but they don't make them. The blade material is 8CR 13 MOV, and I wouldn't put that on a knife really today. This knife might have came out early, I think 2010 or something like that. So maybe it was a better steel then. It's not horrible. Like I said, it is very, very sharp. It really is. Let me see if I can get a piece of paper here real quick. I haven't cut anything with it, but in a long time. But yeah, it's pretty sharp. So, I might have sharpened it a couple years ago, but it's done pretty well. So anyway, overall, the knife is it's a budget knife. That's exactly what it is. As far as the blade goes, I don't know if you could see it with this lighting. I see an imperfection right there. I'll get it closer. I don't know if you guys can, right there. Can you guys see that? I'm not sure if it was an issue with the grind, but right there. Anyway, so that's not good. This side's beautiful. Everything is perfect in the light, but That one has that little imperfection. Not sure what happened with the grind. So this is also called the 4030 CRKT 4030 gram folding Razel. And you have a liner lock. Not really impressed with the travel or anything. I mean, I don't even know if that's like 25%. It's not good. I wouldn't trust my fingers with it. Okay. But because they originally made this as a fixed blade, they came out with this locking system here. And they called it the LAWKS, LAWKS, safety system. So you can push this forward like that, and then the knife cannot unlock. So technically, they're saying it's the same as a fixed blade. Of course it's not, but you know what I mean. And I know what they mean too. It won't unlock on you. So it's not a bad idea. I'm going to move this on the back, and then maybe you can mechanically see this here. You could see that movement there. And it won't let you unlock it. So it's pretty much a fixed blade at that point. But I'll unlock it here, turn it over. The pocket clip, it's not ambidextrous, so you cannot move it. I'm a southpaw, so I don't like that. The thumb studs are dual, which is cool, but I don't know what good that is because you can't move the pocket clip out of my way. But the thumb studs are very good, the knurling and everything. It grips your skin very good. I like it. So I could still open it, of course, but it's just a little more ergonomic without a pocket clip here. For a lefty, it should be over here. The scales themselves are a linen micarta. They're fairly ergonomic. I like them. It is a very wide, it's a big knife, but this affords a little grip here, and it just looks like they milled it out or, drilled it. So I do like that. It's 6.1 ounces. Like I said, it's pretty heavy. The steel liners that are in there, you can tell, are not skeletonized. So that's going to add weight and probably save money. So both of those things at the same time. As far as this lock goes, I want to go back to this. It's not very comfortable. So I don't know if that would be considered ergonomic or just being a knife snob like I've become. So the jimping right here is okay. It does cut your thumb really good, but if you're locking the knife like they assume you will, this is not comfortable at all. I mean, it doesn't afford any grip, but it's not comfortable. It's right underneath your thumb. So when you're cutting and stuff like that, look at my thumb. That, yeah, that doesn't look very comfortable, right? Stuck in your thumb. I don't know. I guess they considered this jimping or design. I mean, you can tell on the face, there's no grip, but as you reach to the side, maybe a little jump, a little grip there. So anyway, the knife is actually, like I said, it's razor sharp. The action is really good for being a $30 to $40 knife. I have scratched it up a little bit because I did wear it and use it a lot at a previous job. Like I said, it is asymmetric. You can see the liner here, and I'm sure they do this because the mechanics in it and the liner lock, I guess, but I don't like that. You can see here the thickness of the liners are different. It's just kind of odd design, but I guess it wasn't very popular because it's no longer in circulation. It's no longer being manufactured, I should say. And again, I think the regular gram Razels, I think they were discontinued or they're just always sold out. I don't really know, but they're $500. I looked at them the other day. There's one was like $480. Nick Shabazz on YouTube, he has a gram Razel and loves the thing, and that's the original custom made one, not the manufactured one. And it's an awesome knife, but maybe not $500. But the material is totally different. The blade, the bushings, the locking mechanism, just the materials all over for the custom gram knives, they are very high end. So you can't sell, you know, a high-end knife for $30. So that's pretty much what it is. They always came with 2 clips also with this knife. So I used it for a couple days. I didn't like it. The clip fits into this little slot right here, and it screws in, and it's a little metal piece that goes right here. So when you put it in your pocket, it's just a tiny little metal piece that goes all the way up your pocket. And it was okay, but I just put it on, you know, I just started wearing it this way. It's still pretty deep carry, and I knew it's not reversible or anything anyway. I felt like it was a little more secure with this one than the little clip over here. So anyway, is what it is for $35. If I saw one, I'd probably buy another one. You know, it's pretty sharp. You could bang it up and not worry about it. But it's not the best materials. It does have some weak points and everything else. But when I was at a gun show, it was probably 10 years ago, I thought, right around there. I thought it was a unique knife, and I liked the blade shape, and I used it quite a bit. And it's still razor sharp for what that means, you know, for what that's worth. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. That is the CRKT 40-30 gram folding Razel. Have a good day.